Hello YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting in a Fan. I can't help but smile. I'm wearing a t-shirt that says wine and cats. I don't have the wine, but I do have the cats. I will take care of getting the wine soon, or soon enough. Anyway, right now the time is approximately 8:50 p.m. and 8 plus 5 plus 0 equals what? 13, as in the number 13. Blessed be the power of the witch. And the date is Sunday, July 2nd, 2023. The moon is in Capricorn and the sun is in Cancer, because tonight is the night before the full moon in Capricorn. So, I am happily continuing this ongoing series, this more than a walkthrough series, starring the Pride Tarot, a collaborative deck, published by US Game Systems, and proof that good things did happen in 2020. This was published in April 2020. And this is the back of the card design, which I love because why? Love is love. Or as I love to say, love is love is love. And the card we're going to focus on is, is the Ten of Wands, illustrated by Franky Dolan. And there we have it. And I'm going to go to the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Okay, here we go. Ten of Wands, illustrated by, by Dr. Franky Dolan. This Ten of Wands card shows a man who has lived a life of banishment and pain. People scorned him for being blessed with a balance of male, female, young, and old qualities. That is an incredibly fucked up reason to scorn someone. I'm just going to put that out there. Dreaming, hoping, and searching, he journeyed to the highest mountains in the realm of the gods to ask them why he had to suffer. The gods placed a crown made of 10 wands upon his head. They kissed his mind with truth, and he saw that the gods always chose strong and beautiful souls to suffer. For those are the people with the power to withstand it. Through his ordeal, this man gained wisdom. He realized he needed to live through his suffering in order to help others with theirs. The man turned his burdens into blessings. Now he looks back as he faces forward, feeling the miracles of his life. There's even a divine meaning, which I presume would be the upright interpretation. Take your greatest burdens and turn them into your greatest blessings. And I love that Dr. Franky Dolan signed the card as well with his autograph. Now I'm going to read Dr. Franky Dolan's bio. It should be under DR, under D, or under F. It's under D. Dr. Franky Dolan. After a lifetime of living with an quote-unquote invisible neuroimmune disease, Dr. Franky Dolan became bedridden for many years. Hours upon hours were spent alone and painfully ill, leaving the mind only with only one option for survival. Franky went into a daily monk-like meditation every single day for years. Overwhelming visions and messages were so strong he could barely contain them in his body. So his partner, his life partner, Randy Ordonio, brought him paints and clay one day and said, "Create your visions." Oh my goddess. That is just, wow. With no formal training, Franky looked down at his hands and began to sculpt and paint these psychic impressions, all from his bed or even on the floor. From this, they created Fae Factory, a place where they showcased Dr. Franky Dolan's spiritual and artistic gifts to help the world. What an amazing story. I mean, I'm just floored by that. I will list Dr. Franky Dolan's website address and Instagram account in the description box for this video. What I would normally say about the Ten of Wands pales in comparison to this. It absolutely does. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. And there you have it, everybody in YouTube land. The Ten of Wands, illustrated by Dr. Franky Dolan, from the Pride Tarot, a collaborative deck, published by US Game Systems in April 2020. As a gay man and as a member of the LGBTQIA+ community, I am absolutely breathtaken and floored by the story behind this creation. I have a feeling that I am not going to look at the Ten of Wands the same way after today. In fact, I'm quite certain of that. I want to thank US Game Systems for publishing the Pride Tarot, a collaborative deck. I want to thank Dr. Franky Dolan for illustrating the Ten of Wands. And I want to thank all of you in YouTube land for not only honoring who I am and what I do, but for honoring Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person, for my YouTube videos. Thank you for all the likes, thank you for all the shares, thank you for all the comments, and thank you for all the subscriptions to my YouTube channel, and of course an extra big and beautiful thank you to those of you who scheduled your sessions. I wish all of you a beautiful night, a wonderful week. Make the most of tomorrow's full moon in Capricorn. Surrender and release whatever needs to be surrendered and released. Complete what needs to be completed. Hold on to what needs to be held on to. And stay tuned for the next video.